Large companies like Amazon and Netflix all know the importance of having a proactive digital culture that fosters innovation and creativity. This leads to growth. So the same should be the case in healthcare organizations, but unfortunately, that doesn't always happen. Not having a digital culture, not having a positive digital culture within your healthcare organization can lead to a lot of issues. For example, there's going to be a resistance to change within the organization that is going to bring about stagnation. There's going to be ineffective communication between employees. There's going to be a reduction in patient engagement because you have limited options to actually engage with your patients. This is going to lead to increased errors because you're using manual systems when actually you should be using electronic systems. So today, guys, we need to explore how we can prevent some of these negative occurrences from happening within your health organization and make sure that you have a powerful, positive, digital organizational culture. Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Leading Health. Thank you so much for connecting, for engaging, and for exploring. As always, please hit the subscription button. As you know, I make videos every week on Mondays, so it would be great for you to keep in touch. Today, guys, we are exploring 3 ways that you can improve the digital culture within your healthcare organization. Now, let me just say, this episode is directly linked to my own research. So what that means is everything in this episode has come from the research that I did last year. I've been doing a lot of international health research over the last few years. My biggest project was when I did an international project in 4 African countries. So I did it in Ghana, in Tanzania, in Kenya, and in Ethiopia. So it was a massive study. And by the end of it, we had managed to actually interview 150 healthcare workers and patients, and we surveyed over 2,500 people. So from that, we were able to actually appreciate the importance of job quality and care quality in improving digitalization. So what we know is that improved digital cultures have a massive impact on care quality and job quality. And so this video is about us thinking, how can we improve that digital culture so that we have increased patient satisfaction and increased employee satisfaction? To get that powerful, positive organizational culture, especially when we're thinking about digitalization, the first thing you need to do is to have training and education. You need to provide that comprehensive training for employees within your organization. You need to upskill that professional engagement. You need to allow your staff to actually advance their digital literacy skills so that they're up to date with all of the new stuff that's going on. So continuous learning opportunities within your organization is going to foster that culture that you're really looking for and is going to increase that digital competency. I have developed an impact training session that looks at providing this knowledge for both healthcare workers and healthcare leaders. So the training is really about educating and giving advice to healthcare professionals on how they can advance their digital culture. So all of the information that is actually embedded within my impact training session has come directly from my research. As a result, guys, it is, evidence-based, and the training is evidence-based, and it's really about having a real-world impact within your organization. The second point is about leadership and vision. What we know is that if you have strong leadership within your organization, it's really crucial to drive digital transformation. So leaders should actually communicate their vision to their organization in terms of, this is what I want us to do moving forward in terms of our digital future. As a leader, you want to emphasize the importance of embracing digital cultures and actually lead by example. So you should actually support and be the advocate within your organization for people to actually follow and think, oh, okay, the leader is doing it. Let's all get on board. From my data, from my research, the role of leadership was evident as being probably one of the most important factors that perpetuated and advanced digital culture. Because of that, my training session, I have a specific one just for leadership, culture, and thinking about how leaders can actually advance that culture within their organization. So, leaders out there, make sure that you actually tune into the training sessions, make sure that you actually engage, and make sure that you take something away with you. The third key point that you need to know about is about collaboration and communication. As an organization, you need to develop those digital collaborations and those communication channels within and beyond your organization. So you need to have those sort of interdisciplinary teams, those remote collaborations, so that your organization and everyone that works there has multiple platforms on which to engage. This is a really, really powerful way to interconnect, especially for healthcare professionals. Because of that, I have actually built a new digital platform for healthcare workers and patients aimed specifically at addressing this issue that has come out of my research. So my digital platform is actually aimed at helping everyone to connect, to engage, and to explore. Now you know where that slogan came from. So I'm going to be rolling out the platform shortly, and everything that's embedded within the platform has, as I said, been informed by my research, but also by industry experts. I have spent a lot of time talking to them, understanding what their needs are, and embedding it within the platform. Those are the 3 ways you can improve your digital organizational culture within your organization. You know, there are lots of other ways that you can actually improve digital culture, but those are the 3 that have come out of my research. And during the impact training sessions, we are going to be talking about more of them and thinking about how you can actually develop them further. My challenge for you today is to think about what will you do to actually advance your training and education around digitalization within your organization and externally. 2, how will you actually exhibit those sort of leadership visions within your organization? How are you going to lead from the front? And finally, how are you going to go about using digital technology to actually collaborate and to communicate within your organization, with staff and patients, and externally with lots of different stakeholders, which is also really, really important. Thank you, as always, for watching this episode of Leading Health. Hope to see you again real soon.